who knows? Maybe there are people out there and yeah, there are probably people out, and yeah, I know there's people out there that like this game. I mean, me personally, I like this game. I mean, I don't think it's not an absolute disaster like Sonic 06. And to be honest, so it is kind of a better game to come out after the disappointment of Sonic Boom. It's just, there could have been so much better done with this game. And the thing is, I actually said the same about Generations, because the Generations, I think they could have expanded upon it with more levels from each Sonic game. But in this case, I take everything I said back about it. Now, if Generations got an enhanced port to the PS4, Xbox One, and Switch, then yeah, maybe there could be a chance. And really, for the future of Sonic, though, I'm gonna agree with what some people have been saying lately, but the next Sonic game should return to the formula of Sonic Adventure. Now, I'm not saying that they should make an Adventure 3, and that'd be pretty dope if they made Adventure 3, but that won't be until like a million years. But no, what Sonic Team should do is that they need to like give Sonic Adventure and the Sonic Adventure series a full remaster from the ground up for these new systems. And what would be really cool about this is, see, and I got this from like the Insane Trilogy for Crash Bandicoot, because what made the Insane Trilogy for Crash Bandicoot good was because, see, it wasn't just a remaster of the original games, it was a remake of the games from the ground up, and they basically fixed all the problems from the original game. And the thing is, with them remastering Sonic Adventure 1 and 2, is that they have so much of an advantage. You know, like improving like the presentation as well as the voice acting, because oh my god, the voice acting back then was pretty bad. I mean, we have some memorable voice actors like Ryan Drummett. He's good as Sonic the Hedgehog during that time. And he probably still is to this day. But one thing is that I think the new actors, like, they could do a better job at it. No, I'm not trying. I'm not saying the original voice actors were bad. Don't kill me. And to be fair, like for the Insane Trilogy, they did get some of the actors from Mind Over Mutants to reprise their roles, and they did it actually pretty well than I thought. And the thing is, with the Adventure Series remasters, you know, just make it the exact same game, except, you know, fix all the problems. Like Adventure 1, you can keep the gameplay the same, but there's a couple of changes that you can make. For one, okay, Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles, they can stay the same, but I think what should change is that Tails and Knuckles, that they should get more stages to go through. I mean, because Tails basically goes through half of Sonic's stages, and I think he should have more to go through. And then Knuckles should probably have some more stages as well. Now, Amy, I think the one thing they could do with Amy is make her, like, at least tweak her in terms of her speed. I think make her more speedy. And also give her some more levels. And for E102 Gamma, they could give him, I mean, just give him more levels and some better boss fights. And Big the Cat, I actually don't know what to say about Big the Cat. I want them. No, I could say that they should remove him from the game, but they're probably not going to do that. I mean, but one thing they could do is make him a side character. Like, don't give him a story plot, but make the frog, you know, a part of the plot. It's hard to explain, I know. And then for Sonic Adventure 2, there's a bunch of things you can improve upon that game. Well, I mean, the main gameplay for Sonic and Shadow could be the same. Though for the treasure hunting stages with Knuckles and Rouge, the one thing they need to change in that game they need to change the radar back to how it was in Adventure 1. See, now in Sonic Adventure 1, if you were near any Master Emerald piece, the radar would let you know. But in Sonic Adventure 2, basically the game forces you to basically like collect Master Emerald pieces in a specific order. Like, who thought that was such a good Who thought that was a good idea? And when I found the Master Emerald piece that the game didn't want me to look for yet, I took it anyways, because screw that. And then and also I could say, like, they could fix Meteor Herd and Matt Space. Well, Matt Space, I'll be honest, is the worst level in the game. And then also for the mech shooting stages, well, one thing I would do differently is I would make Tails. Okay, here's what I would do. Like, I would make levels to which Tails is like. So let's see. Let's see. Tails, I believe he only has like 4 levels in the game, being, I believe, Prison Lane, Mission Street, Hidden Base, and Electronic. Okay, I forgot what that other level was called. But here's what I would do. Now, I would make the only mech shooting stages he go through, like the first level, Prison Lane, and the last level, and then the other 2 levels, Mission Street and yeah, Mission Street and Hidden Base. I would make it to which you place him like how you did in Sonic Adventure. You fly around, you have the tail spin. I mean the tail whip. Sorry, tail whip. That's how I would do. Though I would also give him some more levels to go through. I don't know what. And also for the mech shooting levels. And actually no, that goes for every other level. Like, I would fix the camera to which you can move it, to which you can move the camera while you're in motion. And also, I wouldn't make it so sensitive, because I don't understand why it's so sensitive. And I also would improve the way the mechs control, to which they can move left and right while going in a straight line. Yeah, I would fix that. And then, yeah, that's pretty much it. But, I mean, other things they also could do. I mean, they can keep the story the same. It's just one thing that they just need to fix: the presentation and the voice acting, as well as the sound mixing. Because oh my god, the sound mixing was just fucking terrible. But at the same time, it was hilariously bad though, especially when it got to this day. Yeah, I mean, you had characters that would just interrupt each other during conversations. Yeah, it was bad. And also, and one thing, please, like, also the music was way too loud. Like, there are just moments when the music gets too loud that they can't even hear what the characters are saying. And this is a problem in the HD version as well. And I heard that these problems weren't in the original game. But yeah. But yeah, that's all Sega. And here's what's cool. Now let's go back to it. So, what the benefit of them remastering Sonic Adventure 1 and 2 from the ground up is that basically like Sega and Sonic Team, they can find an audience like that actually like the Adventure series, and to see if people like it. And when they see that, it might encourage them to make another adventure-styled Sonic game. And who knows, we might get Sonic Adventure 3. That's just my opinion. But in terms of a future Sonic game, like, here's how I'll do the next Sonic game. Modern Sonic game. Because I do believe that that Christian Whitehead and his team, they're going to be sticking around for making a new 2D Sonic game. But here's how I would make the next 3D Mario Sonic game. Now, I would make the gameplay a mixture of the gameplay styles from Sonic Generations and from Sonic Adventure. Now, confused? Well, let's get into it. Now, I would make it to which, in terms of Sonic, the characters you play as Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, Shadow, Silver, Blaze, Rouge, and Metal Sonic in terms of DLC. And the way how I would do their gameplays is that okay, basically Sonic, Shadow, Blaze, and Metal Sonic, they all have the boost gameplay. They can home attack, quick step, drift, as well as wall jump and wall run. But they do have some differences to them. Like, for example, like for Sonic, I would give him his acrobatics from Sonic Adventure 2, such as the somersault and the bounce attack. And though I would also give him like the spin dash. I mean, I guess that would be useful like in 2D sections. I mean, I don't know how it would work, but yeah, he'll be like the most balanced. He'll be like part of the balanced characters. And then for Shadow, I'd probably have him like how he is in Sonic Forces, where he can target multiple enemies with his homing attack, and he can like chain it up into like a light speed attack. And then Rouge, Rouge. Oh, wait, I didn't get to that yet. And then Blaze, I would make Blaze. Basically, I'll give Blaze some of her acrobatics from Sonic 06 and Sonic Rush, in which she's the only boost character that can double jump, and I will make her double jump like really damn useful. And I would also make her like air boost, last a bit longer, like how it did in Sonic Rush. It's hard to explain. And not sure about Metal Sonic. I mean, I don't really know how to make Metal Sonic different from Sonic. I guess the one difference with him is that he can't drift. I don't know how. Again, I don't know what I'm doing with him. And then the other characters, Tails, Knuckles, Rouge, and Silver, I'd give them the adventure style gameplay where Tails he can still fly, and he could also use his tail whip. But also like Sonic, I would also give him like maybe the somersault and the and being able to spin dash. And then Knuckles, I'd actually want to make Knuckles gameplay a mixture of how it is. Like, I wouldn't really make Knuckles levels like treasure hunting. I would just make it to which he's just getting to the gold ring. But his levels are basically kind of like about combat, and it would make sense for him because he's Knuckles the Echidna. And with that being said, I'd make his levels like I'd make him control like how he did from Sonic Adventure 2 and Sonic Heroes, where he can attack while running, and he also has his like combo from Sonic Heroes where he does the ground pound. And yeah, he can also climb walls, and he can also climb walls and dig and punch. And then Rouge, I want to make Rouge different. Like, I don't want to make her a clone of Shadow, but I mean, and I was thinking that maybe her gameplay could be about stealth since she's a secret agent, but I don't know. But I would give her some of her attacks from Sonic Adventure 2, like her martial arts. And should I give her bombs? I don't know if I should give her bombs. And then then Silver, I would make Silver basically like how he was from Sonic 06. But I would make his levels like about speed. And there's so much capability for Silver. Like, I'll let you guys, like, I think I should let you guys decide. If you guys have any ideas for Silver's gameplay, like, you can just put in the comment section. And in terms of, like, the way how the level design will work for each character, like, it's simple. Like, for the boost characters, I give them the level design from Sonic Adventure, Sonic Adventure 2, actually no, Sonic Adventure and Sonic Generations. Now I say Sonic Adventure because, I want the next Mario Sonic game to be like a free roam type of game where you can also explore. And I also want to make it like Generations because, like Generations, like there'll be sections like where you can boost, but at the same time, like there'll be platforms, and so like it'll be a matter of, you know, like timing your actions to keep your speed going. And then and then for the other characters, you know, Tails, Knuckles, Rouge, and Silver, well, I would make Tails' levels, which basically are centered around his ability to fly, since he is a flying character. And Knuckles, I would make his levels like kind of like combat, and him like destroying a shit ton of enemies that get in his way. And who knows, I might even give them like health. And then Rouge, again, her levels would probably be like about stealth, though I don't know. And Silver's, his will be about speed in some way. Also, one thing I also would do, and also Sonic Team, if you're listening to this, please bring back the Chao Garden for the next modern Sonic game, because we all love the Chao Garden with some online capability. Oh yeah, and speaking of which, I would also give the next modern Sonic game like some online capability, like do online races. Like, that'd be cool. But yeah, that's pretty much it. All Sonic Team needs to do is, because one thing I will say about Sonic Team is that they just don't seem to understand what exactly the people want. Because with Sonic Forces, like, I was hoping that it would take the adventure approach. Like when I saw that they were adding both classic Mario Sonic in the game, I thought, who knows, maybe they'll make other characters playable, like for Mario characters, maybe Tails and Knuckles, and for classic characters, Tails and Knuckles, and maybe other characters like Silver, Blaze, and Shadow. The latter, which of course came out to be true, which I'm glad. And what's really good about Shadow being in Sonic Forces is basically Sonic Team's way of making other characters playable again, and if people actually like it. And of course people love it. He's Shadow the Hedgehog. But anyways, but one thing that Sonic Team needs to do, and I am going to agree with some Kami Johnny said during his review of Sonic Forces, it's about time that they hire some young, like some new people to work for Sonic Team. They need to hire people that know the Sonic series best and what makes a modern Sonic game good. And like Sonic Mania, for example, that was made by fans of Sonic the Hedgehog, and really Sonic Mania just feels like a fan-made Sonic game that became official. And I'm not insulting anything. I'm just saying, I mean, that's what it feels like, and it's a good thing because Sonic Mania is great. And one thing, I'm really glad that Sonic Mania came out this year before Sonic Forces, because that was kind of like, cause let's just face it, that's kind of like the game that saved the franchise in terms of its 2D perspective. And who knows, maybe, and really I just hope that Sonic Mania gives Sonic Team an idea of hiring some new people to work on the modern Sonic games. Like They need to do that. So Sonic Team, please just... And also, like, and who knows, like, we'll have, and we might get a True Generation sequel in the future. And if it's a nostalgia ride, I wouldn't mind. Just you know, add in some more levels from each Sonic game, and also add a better story. But yeah, that's about all I have to say now. Thanks for listening.